Hey everyone, welcome back to Simply Blessed Crafts. I'm so happy you're here. I want to welcome all of my new subscribers that have just recently subscribed, and I ain't gonna hold on any longer. We're gonna get right into these DIYs. I hope you enjoy, and I want to apologize that my video has been late. It's just been one of those things. It's summer still, and I've been wanting to get this video out for like the whole week now, and I apologize that it is late. This is Sunday that it's coming out, and that is not my plan. But let's get into these DIYs. DIY number 1. So here, I took 3 more of these cutting boards, and I painted one of them, Pumpkin by Waverly. Probably didn't need to show you all of this. I did grab my antique wax. I did this while it was still wet because I didn't want it to dry. I wanted it to kind of blend in a little bit more, so it wasn't so stark. I kind of wanted to make it look more rustic, like a pumpkin would be. If you haven't noticed, guys, we're kind of making pumpkins. So yeah, I'm kind of making some lines, roughly. And then I dab some on for the stem up there. And then I do the same thing with this one, but this one I'm going in with some... This is called Old 57. This is DIY paint, if you're not familiar with DIY paint. This is a clay-based paint. I get this from either Sammy from Unicorn Dust Designs or by Upcycled by Bree. Both of their channels are linked down below. And I do the same thing on this one as well. This one I'm actually going in with some plaster paint by Waverly. I actually found it in my stash, you guys. This stuff's really thick though. It probably needs to get thrown out. I've had it in my stash for a long time, and it probably is a little too thick, but it did its purpose. This one got a little, I don't know, a little too, the stem got a little weird, I don't know, but it was okay. I dealt with it. And after these dry, I didn't actually show this, but actually these dry, and I did go over them all 3 again to kind of lighten them up a little bit. They kind of a little dark on some of them, so I just lightened them up. You can kind of see that now. And then I grabbed this wood plank here. I'm not exactly sure. I believe this came from Dollar Tree, but I've had this in my stash forever, so if it did, it's been a very long time. I just grabbed some acrylic paint, and I'm just painting it. It's a chocolate sprinkle. And I'm just going over, I paint the entire thing. And now I'm just going over it with my heat gun. Just drying it good. going in with some E6000 on some of these. I got another, oh my goodness, you guys, I'm drawing a blank now all of a sudden. I got another craft show coming up, and these are all projects that I'm probably going to sell. I tore that one up because I put it down a little too far in. I wanted it to kind of drape over the edge a little bit, so that's the reason why I tore that one up. Anyway, I put E6000 on here for the sturdy hold, and then hot glue for the immediate hold. You kind of know, you gotta know the gist of it if you watched enough crafts, but so that's what we're doing here. Anyway, September 9th, I'm going to Little Falls, Minnesota for a craft show, so we're doing some crafts for that. I'm just kind of playing around with this now. I just grab a bunch of twine and some string and stuff. I'm kind of unraveling it here. I grabbed some ribbon as well. It's kind of messy bows, I guess, to tie on here. There's a little bit of raffia too that I had left over from some projects. Just cutting some strips, and then I put them all together. And I cut some twine, some jute twine that I'm gonna use to tie this with, and then I actually use the jute twine string. I don't cut off the excess, and I use that as part of it as well. So just grab a little hot glue and glue them down to the top, right where the stem is, or the stem's supposed to be. I thought about adding some little buttons to the top of these little bows, but I already did that in another project of these. This was actually the last project that I did in this video. I put it as my first one, but I didn't want to do that again, so I actually had some of these leaves in my stash. I figured I would paint some of these up and put these on there instead. So I painted one of them yellow. This is all acrylic paint. I do not know the color of this paint. It might have been just like yellow, or it might have been like dandelion yellow or something like that. I don't know. I do know the red that I use. I keep putting them back. But the red that I do use, this one is actually known as barn red. It's kind of like a dark maroon color. It's kind of like a, I don't want to say burgundy because it doesn't have like that purplish color to it. It's more like a maroon, but it screams fall to me, leaves, fall leaves to me, so I used that for this leaf. And then I grabbed another, it's a green. I did holly bush. It was kind of a dark color. It kind of reminds me of like you would see on like pine trees, since it's holly bush. So I did that as a green. And I just glued all of these down to the top of those bows on these pumpkins. And there you guys have it. That's all I did to this one. Oh, nope, I am wrong. I totally forgot. I knew it was missing something else. I felt like it needed some kind of wording. I don't know. I just felt like I maybe could put like fall on it or something like that. But before I was going to do that, I knew I needed to put a coat of Big Top or something on it. So I was using DIY paint anyway, and if you're not familiar with DIY paint, you have to seal that anyway. So I sealed this entire thing with DIY, or with DIY, oh my gosh, with Big Top anyway, to give it a good coat. Chalk paint for some reason has an issue with some of these Dollar Tree transfers. So I used Dollar Tree transfers. It just says Hello Autumn. I just cut out it from one of the Dollar Tree transfers. You kind of saw me cut it out at the beginning of it. And I just rubbed that down on the little white pumpkin there. So it's still actually kind of messed up a little bit, but that's alright. I was kind of going for a rustic look, so we were good with it. But there you guys have it. That's how it looks. Let me know, guys, what you think. DIY number 2. Now, when I first did these, I actually thought this was my favorite, but I actually did another one that it's actually a big competitor of it. These birdhouses I got from Michael's. I have a coupon thing. I mean, it's not really a coupon, but it's a membership thing through them that I get like 20% off of my purchases when I go through their thing. And they're like $5 or $6 a birdhouse. So I got these for like $4.68 or something like that. I don't remember. Anyway, I painted the whole birdhouse in Old 57 by DIY, and then I got these recently, and you would have saw these in my haul if you watched my video. I got these from Hobby Lobby, and I was like, I don't think I've ever seen someone do a fall birdhouse. I'm gonna try it. So I thought this was super cute, and I thought it would be cute because they're small, so I was gonna line these little leaves down on this roof, and I do this on both sides, and it is absolutely gorgeous. It's one of my favorites. It turned out so pretty. But I'm gonna quit yapping, and I'm just gonna let you guys watch the magic. So now that the roof is all done, I decide that I'm going to take some of this dark wax. Again, if you're not familiar with DIY paint, there is some clear wax, dark wax, and white wax. Dark wax is going to make your project look, you know, have the dark look, the dingy, you know, kind of look. As you can see here, I'm kind of going over the roof and stuff with it. I decided that I was going to do this over the entire birdhouse. Excuse me. My throat's starting to get dry. Anyway, I ended up kind of going back on that idea a little bit. I start going over the top of the birdhouse a little bit here, and I wasn't kind of liking the idea of it. I actually really love the color of this old 57. It's one of my favorite colors. I am a big stickler for the turquoise color. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's my favorite color. And I didn't like how it was I won't want to say destroy. It was distraughting it. I don't really know how the word I was going to use. But anyway, I didn't like how it was turning out. But you're going to have to, you know, being at clay, you're going to have to go over it with some kind of top coat anyway. Either top coat or some kind of wax. So I went over with my clear wax, and it helps to kind of bring that dark wax back a little bit, which I was fine with. So that's what I did there. So I have to go over, so I decided, if I can talk, I decided to go over the entire birdhouse with the clear wax, and then just did the dark wax on the roof and the edging. After that was all dry and done, I have these little felt pumpkins that I also picked up at Hobby Lobby. Because of the wax, I had to glue it down to make it stick. I didn't like how it was very vibrant orange. It was too vibrant, so I went over it with some dark wax as well to kind of darken it up a little bit. You can kind of see the difference. I had some of this, more of this raffia. I took a chunk and I tied a big knot in it, and I glued that to the top of the peak of the birdhouse here. And then I decided I was going to add a button. Here I was debating on what color. I had this really kind of pretty orange and then this green. I was really going back and forth on which one I wanted. I did decide to go on the green just because it seemed to kind of make the pumpkin more of the focal point and not draw your eye up so much to the top of the pumpkin, or top of the thing. But here it is, you guys. Turned out so cute. It's one of my favorites. You guys have to let me know down in the comments which one's your favorite after this video. Please let me know. I love hearing your guys' comments on the DIYs and stuff. So here, if you guys have been on my channel long enough, you have seen these before, but I love making them, so here we are. I got a sock, and I cut right above the heel. I just put it on there just to make it easier to pour the rice in. I just put a little bit of rice on the bottom of it, and now I'm stuffing it with some polyfill. You can use plastic bags, you can use an old pillow, whatever works for you guys. You can fill it up with rocks or the whole thing with rice, whatever works. This just works better for me. And then I just grab a couple of rubber bands, which I'm actually having troubles finding right now. That's what I was looking for. That's why I should have actually cut it out. But and then I cut the excess off here. We're making a little gnome, you guys, if we didn't know. These socks I also got in my haul recently. I got these from Target. They're only $1 at Target. Target's Bullseye Playground right now. And I loved the colors of these. I was trying to decide between these two beards which one I wanted. I had this yellow one, and then I had this like tiger striped one. It was kind of orange and pretty, but I didn't want it too sharp. So I wanted to be a little bit more laid back, vibrant, but not like bold in your face. So we went with the yellow one. These beards are all pre-cut. I didn't cut them. I got these off of Amazon, and I got a big, huge pack of them. I do not remember what they costed me. You'll just have to look up pre-cut beards on Amazon. I really do not know what they are. I actually ordered most of my socks off of Amazon too, but you can also get those from Dollar Tree when Christmas is around. It's big help around that time of year. Right here, I put the sock on, and then I kind of just find the spot that I want, and I just move a bunch of that fur out of the way, and then glue my little nose down, and then put a little hot glue on the little top of the hat, and then glue the hat down to his nose. And then I find my sweet spot. This one is kind of right where the heel is. And then I fill my hat full of more of that polyfill, just to kind of give him a full hat. This is only when you kind of want him to have a stocking hat. You can make his hat longer if you want to. It's just more of your preference. You can do whatever you see fit. Here I'm just grabbing a little jute twine, and I'm going to tie a little knot in the top of his hat. I cut it off. I actually accidentally cut that out. I cut that off, and then I put the same button that I was debating on my birdhouse. I put that on his little hat. And then I put 3 of the little colored leaves on his hat. And there you guys have it. There's our little gnome. DIY number 4. This is the other one that's weighing on me, you guys. That is one of my favorites that turned out. So you guys will have to let me know what you guys think. So these all 3 pumpkins came from Dollar General a long time ago. They've been in my stash forever. I do not even know how long. I pried everything off of them. I pried all this stuff off just because this is the side I'm going to be gluing all that stuff down, and I didn't want the 3D stuff on the back. I used the other side, so I peeled off stickers, and I removed the string and everything. Here I grabbed a pen, but whatever works for you, pencil, whatever, and I just traced around and cut out 3 different scrapbook papers that I picked out. These all 3 came from Hobby Lobby. I've had these in my stash forever as well, so I'm not sure which ones have been discontinued, which ones haven't. I haven't been to Hobby Lobby shopping for scrapbook paper in forever. I have so much in my stash, so as far as I know, they probably have all of these same prints, but I can't promise you anything. But yeah, so I just picked out three of them that I really like. I just traced them all and cut them out. This one's my absolute favorite. I love this little truck. I wanted to make sure that I got the full truck in this image, so I was kind of playing around with that. And then I grabbed my little glue stick and glue it down. Being as you trace it out, it is going to be a little bit big on some of these, so I grabbed my sanding block and I sand it all around to make it a good fit. I do that to all of these. I'm not exactly sure why I had to show you this one as well. I skipped through the other two, but I don't know why I had to show you all three of them. There we go. I grabbed this palette board. I'm not sure where I got this from either, you guys. I might have got it from either Walmart or Michael's. I'm not quite sure where I got that either. I was trying to look at the tag and I could not figure it out, but it has a string on it, a hanging thing and everything, so I grabbed some more of that chocolate sprinkle acrylic paint, and this is what I'm going to be painting my stems with. And I actually do a little bit more of the rustic look around these pumpkins too, to kind of give it more of the rustic pumpkin-y look. I go around the edges a little bit and kind of blend it in with my finger, and then I go in the middle of it as well and do the pumpkin lines very lightly. I probably could have cut out some of this too, you guys, but sometimes I get enamored by watching. I mean, I enjoy watching DIYs myself, so I get lost in watching my own stuff sometimes when I'm editing. So again, I'm going in with some of that E6000 and hot glue for the permanent and immediate hold. And of course, the little truck has to go down in front. I mean, it's a must. If you guys are new, welcome to my channel, and I'm addicted to trucks. Look at how pretty. And it just keeps getting better. So I actually used these little raffia bows that came off of the pumpkins. I pull them apart. And I'm going to fold them in half and cut them in half. And then I'm going to I'm gonna put a little dab of glue, and then I'm gonna kind of twist them and push them down into a little hot glue. I do this for all 3 of the pumpkins. Here I'm picking out some of my buttons. I pick out an orange one, a yellow one, and then this pretty little teal one. And then it's all finished, you guys. Oh my gosh, I just love this one. I cannot pick a favorite, you guys. You're gonna have to help me out. Pick a favorite. Tell me which one down below, which one you like. It's a toss-up for me. This is the final reveal. Let me know which ones you guys really like. I really like the birdhouse, and I really like the truck, the 3 pumpkin truck one. I mean, I like them all. I like the little gnome too. The 3 cutting board pumpkin ones is probably my least favorite. It's not that I don't like it. It's just, it's not the top list, but you know, it's there. But, you know, let me know down below what you guys think. Thank you again for everybody that tunes in to watch my videos. I greatly appreciate every single one of you. You guys all make my day. I love reading your guys' comments. I love being able to talk to you guys, and I thank you guys all. Every single one of you, I comment on every one of your videos. I enjoy every single one of them. If you guys enjoy the content, please give me a big like down there. Push that like button and comment. All your comments really help my channel grow. The likes really help my channel grow. Subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps my channel get out there more for people to enjoy. And I am going to try my darndest to get a video out for you on Tuesday. And that is all I have for you. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.